Hello and welcome back to Anime-chan, where today we're going to be watching my reaction highlights of Attack on Titan Season 3 Episode 11 called Bystander. I won't be posting a review part at the end because sadly, as I was watching this episode, there was a lot of buffering going on. At the start it was fine, the first half of the episode was fine, and obviously I'll be editing this, so you won't notice most of the buffering, but you'll notice it affecting my viewing experience. Like towards the end, I'm literally sitting like this. I'm trying to fucking concentrate on the words and trying to get it to make sense for me. I didn't want to stop the episode and like finish it at another time because I was already like more than halfway through, and when it started buffering so badly. But yeah, I hope that you can enjoy my reaction still. I do still mention a few things in between. What else did I want to say before I show you guys the reaction highlights? Oh yeah, the only other thing that I want to say is that I am having a lot of internet issues. So I don't even know when I'll be able to upload this. My whole schedule has been thrown out of whack because my upload speed is absolutely non-existent. My download speed, as you'll see in this video, probably if I'm not able to cut out all the buffering and still have it make sense. My download speed is very bad. Sorry, I'm very frustrated. I really don't want to put this reaction even up, but I'm going to, because I know even if 10 people are able to sit through this now, then you'll want to watch this episode with me and maybe hear some of my thoughts on it. But yeah, thanks guys for being here. I hope you at least enjoy the first half of the reaction highlights. I'm really sorry for the low energy. I'm really trying my best to keep up posting videos while struggling with the internet. I hope it gets fixed soon, so enjoy the reaction highlights. That's adorable.
トロストクを塞いだやつのことなんか誰も覚えてねえよ。ヒストリアが女王になるって決意した理由のどこにいたって見つけたし、助けに行くって言ってた。これがヒストリアのやりたいことなんだ。またサボってる。日が暮れちゃうでしょ。あいつなんか俺の母ちゃんに似てきた。でも急がねえと。また奴らが来ちまう。ライナーとベルトルトと。もう一度会うことになるとしたら奴らは殺さなきゃ
or talk to them, sit down with them. But I mean, it's not like they tried to do that, did they?
この世界が最近は地下街にいた子たちも笑うようになったの。これが間違ってるはずなんてないよ。あれは勢い余っただけだから。
Wait, is that jealousy face? Oh, the jealousy. What? He's probably, because if you think about it, that Uri, didn't he like age really fast? Was that from overusing his powers or something?
謝らないでくださいよ、ハンジさん。俺が疲れたくらいなんだって言うんですか。早く。
そうですよ。ヒッチに止められたりしなかったんですか？
ヒッチがなぜだ？
なぜって二人を。
ヒッチには向いてないだとか、生きがるなだとか散々なじられたよ。挙句にこのまま憲兵にいればうまい汁が吸えるとか。
くそげ。
マルロはバカなの？こいつはおかっぱ野郎ですね。
なんだよ、マルロは間違ってないだろ。とにかく。おいおい、お前らすっかり歴戦の猛者か？
Yeah, Archie.
お前ら
Archie Andrews. Yeah.
ひでえな、同じ。一体何があったんだ？聞きたいか？いや。
They've changed. I understand that that's what that scene was about, but that guy's an idiot.
じゃあ俺先に行くぞ。
ポニーのお母さんを元に戻す方法。 決してないわけじゃないんですよね。
Well, if he feeds her Eren.
巨人の解明が
かもしれねえって話だ。
60年ぐらいだ。もうずっと。
いろいろあってうやむやになってたけど。
Oh, so their time as Titans feels like a nightmare.
つまりそんな巨人に。
エレン。まだパンとスープが残ってるでしょ。
ごめんな、ミカさん。
たくよ、エレン。お前最近そればっかだぞ。あの男だろ。見たんだろ。洞窟で記憶を掘り返された時、親父さんと会っていた調査兵
Yes,
団の
that
男。
guy in the scouts who you think met your dad. Is it Sanus? Someone told me. Who told me? Wait, I have it on an email. Someone told me. Sanus, this was Thomas from Patreon. Sanus was the guy Hanj and Levi was torturing earlier in season 2. That looks like him. Oh, so no, then it's not him.
俺もどっかで見たことあるはずなんだ。
Is it? Ah!
先生の記憶じゃなくて本当にエレンが。
ヒストリアの手ばっか握りやがって。行間の頭突きでも食らえばいいんだよ。
それで思い出せんなら。キーシャーディス。
Dear God. So many links. My brain is fucking out. Okay, we saw him in season 1 and then there was them. Because they were little and then he saw him and then he was the cadet corpse and then he shaved his head and had an ugly goatee. Oh, and this guy said something about your son. So he and Eren's dad knows they work together or something. Because he said something about Eren because Eren wasn't doing well and then he did well and then he said something about your son. Didn't I say something about that in my notes? Am I gonna take the time now to look for it? Just quickly because it was really early on. Oh, Berthold, I don't have a will of my own. You always have a will of your own. People who say this are just da-da-da. Reiner mentions this is the first time. Grisha is obviously Eren's dad. Why does this guy know him? Why was Eren's dad so well known? Questions just keep piling up and I'm only on episode 3. Okay, wait, there's a picture here. It's loading. So this was in episode 3 of season 1. And this was me, while I was rewatching season 1, I made notes. And apparently here's a picture that I can't see right now because it's not loading. This is fucking, even when I try and like when someone sends a GIF on Discord, like it doesn't even load. Grisha is obviously Eren's dad. Why does this guy know him? Why was Eren's dad so well known? Questions just keep piling up. So yeah, I'll come back to this later because it's just this guy saying something about Eren, like Grisha, your son is and da da da. So I remember that.
座らんのか。
いいえ、私めはこちらで結構です。
確かお前はこの教官室にお前は母親とよく。
How did you know them?
だがその瞳の奥に宿す牙は父親そのものだ。何も知らない。結論から言えば。
Yeah, but you know something in the small scheme of things.
人類の理にはなり得ない話でよければ聞いてくれ。20年。私の思い出。
Load. Is it because of this now? I'm gonna close it in a second. Okay, it's just a screenshot of. Come on, just load because otherwise this can't load. It's just a screenshot of Eren getting a handle of the maneuver gear and then the guy saying Grisha your son something. Okay, go.
ここで何をしている？どうやって壁を越えてきた？
あなたたちこそ壁の外で何を？
彼はなぜ壁の外にいるのか覚えていなかった。記憶を一切なくしていたのだ。
わざわざ壁の外をうろつくバカがお前ら調査兵団以外にいるわけねえのによ。
勤務中に酒をやるバカを牢の中に。
上への報告はなしだ。いいな。
ああ。
病院を紹介してくれ。
できる仕事があるはずだ。
ほ
そして私に教えてくれないか。
うも知らなかった。この世界のことを何も。
巨人に怯えてい。
Oh, there's Aaron's mom. So although there is economic inequality, there's peace within the walls. Ah, yeah, peace. But the people underground, did you tell them about that inequality? Like literally that inequality?
壁の中は平和なんだな。
How is that peace?
巨人に怯えて生きているわけではない。
飯と酒にありつければそれで満足な部類の人間らしい。世界がどれだけ広いかなんて考えたこともない。
あなたたちはこの壁の誰よりも賢く勇気がある。その存在は魂が自由であることを示す。人類の
You're the pride of humanity.
違うぞカルラ、私は。
いや、私なんぞに務まるものではないでしょう。調査兵団はもっと特別な。
A chosen one?
選ばれし者。そんなことを言われたのは初めてだった。
壁外拠点はいつできる？
私が団長にさえなれば成果は出せる。私を認める。
Did he like her?
グリシャ、カルラも例の伝染病だ。
He loves her.
イエガー先生。
He loves her, doesn't he?
大丈夫。みんな助かるよ。
Oh, I remember this. Them saying thank you for everything he did in season 1. Oh, no one was there for him. Oh, when he loved her too. And he couldn't achieve anything outside the walls either.
突撃するしか能のない団長。特別な選ばれし者。
キーさん。エレン、男の子です。やっぱり頼りが届いてなかったんですね。夫も心配してました。もうこんなことを。
なぜ凡人は何もせず死ぬまで生きていられるかわかるか。
Really? This is like a fucking important part. You wanna...
理解することすら不可能だろう。そのわずかな切れ端すら手当たり次第男に愛想を振りまき酒をついでま。
Aww. He's taking his pain out on her.
ただそれが自分ではなかったというだけのこと。
I feel bad for the guy.
たったそれだけのことに志願しなきが壊滅したらしい。コロントロスタクも危ないぞ。思い出した。
Oh, this is the memory Aaron had.
お前だった
It was your fault. So he was the one. Why was it his fault? Not the wall thing. Not the wall being broken down was his fault. What was his fault? Why? What?
母さんが巨人に食われた。母さんの敵を撃て。お前にはできる。行くぞ。
お前が撃てばいいだろう。カルラの敵を。なんせお前は特別だからな。私と違ってまた人に呪いをかけるのか。
この子はあんたとは違う。私の子だ。
Oh, he saw Grisha die? Did he?
そして私は
Well then, what? Where was his body? You said nothing about it. I clearly saw it before in Aaron's flashback, but you said nothing about his dad's body. You said nothing about any blood being seen anywhere. Why? I saw in the last... I know people have been saying Aaron ate his dad, Aaron ate his dad. But I also thought in Game of Thrones that Arya killed the Hound. I saw her do it. Well, I thought I saw her do it, you know? I thought like she killed him and she left him for dead, but then somehow he survived. And then there was this big reveal. Oh, the Hound is not dead. And honestly, I'll mark this as Game of Thrones spoiler. Sorry if patrons. Oh fuck! I hope I just spoil anyone. But it's not even that big a deal because the Hound is not necessarily a main character. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so I thought the Hound died and then he didn't die. Because I thought I saw Arya kill him. I saw her. So, like, just bear with me. For what I saw in the anime up to now, I saw in Aaron's flashback his dad lying there. Basically, he had an arm or something missing. But I saw his dad. And the fact that, remember, Edwin said about, like, you have to kill it. Because otherwise but he gave his Titan powers to Eren. Oh, wait! He had to have killed him because otherwise he wouldn't have been able to be a shifter. Because he had to eat his dad to be able to shift. So that's why Grisha sacrificed himself. Because he was a Titan shifter, and then he made Eren a Titan, and then that Titan ate him, and that's how he shifted back. Oh. I wish the anime did a better job of showing that, because in his flashback, I swear Grisha was lying on the ground. I don't know, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna go find that screenshot, because I don't think the anime did a very great job of conveying that. And also, like, this guy didn't even say anything about I found you amongst a pile of blood, or a finger. I don't know, didn't you just leave, like, what? Nothing? You just ate him in one gulp? I'm pretty sure I saw blood. Why didn't he say anything about blood in the story? Or show some... I didn't see any blood spattered on... No blood spattered on the trees, on the ground. Just little Eren. Like, how did he even have clothes on? Do Titan shifters... Do their clothes shift with them?
して私は
教官の言う通り、俺は特別でも何でもなかった。特別な父親の息子だった。
お前の母さんはカルラはこう言っていた。
特別じゃなきゃいけないんですか？少なくともこの子は偉大になんてならなくてもいい。人より優れていなくたってこんなに可愛い。だからこの子はもう偉いんです。この世界。
Well, fuck you too, internet. Fuck you too for taking that moment away from me.
親が願ったように自らの命を燃やし壁の外で燃え尽きるのだろう。
It was his fault.
私は何も。
Oh, it was his fault. I knew it. Not that it was him, but that there was some saboteur.
変えることはできない。ただの傍観者だ。
I'm not allowed to watch the preview, according to everyone on YouTube. Even though I don't understand why it doesn't spoil anything. It just. But anyway. Well, I can't say much. I just feel like I want to cry after the frustration of watching this episode. Basically, this was just a kind of like a big flashback episode telling us about this guy and he's not special. And I know this has a big old philosophical discussion about people and being special and our role in lives and making our lives special and but I don't want to talk about it right now. I'm sorry this episode turned out to be so shit. I weren't, at least it was this one and not the finale. I swear if the finale ended up, I'm gonna download the finale and watch it when I have time to watch it again. Or hopefully by that time my internet is fixed, that would be great. I saw that Anna commented on my post. She probably replied to my comment. To add to what Thomas said, I don't think it is spoiler to say that by the time I watched this episode, I thought that the coordinate is what Reiner and Berthold's faction referred to the power as. Oh yes. So just to update, Thomas said that on Patreon that the coordinate, I already found out what the coordinate is in season 2, and the coordinate is what Reiner and Berthold's faction referred to Eren as the power. So we know Eren as the power because this side calls Eren the power because he had the power. But now when Reiner and Berthold found him, they just called him the coordinate. So it's the same thing, just a different name. I find it interesting that they have actually given it a name while the nobles within the walls just call it the power. That almost makes me think maybe this power comes from wherever Reiner and Berthold's faction are, or that their faction has more knowledge than the nobles within the walls. So like how the power has been passed down by the race family, but it's only in their blood and with their blood that it can activate like it should activate. That's the difference. So that's why I don't understand, like, okay, maybe it was Reiner and Berthold's faction, but still then the race family had to be part of that faction or something, because it's only with their blood that it can activate properly. So I don't know. That almost makes me think that this power comes from wherever Reiner, blah, 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 blah. I read that. I was going to try to post this on episode 10. Excuse me. But I'll just post it here. I really love your interpretations and guesses. Don't ever stop and don't let people shame you for them. I may disagree with it, or they may, but that doesn't make you wrong to have guessed it or anything like that. Attack on Titan is in some parts a show about mystery, and a good mystery keeps you guessing. It's a very slow-burning mystery, and I for one like that same. I was really happy when you referenced my random theory about the first king, by the way. It made me smile. I'm probably totally wrong, but that's okay. It's okay to be wrong. It's fun to be wrong, because then you get to experience the reveal of whatever really is happening. Exactly. And one day you might be right. If you could just guess exactly what is happening at the very step of the way, it would be boring. Yeah, that's not the point of a mystery. Like, maybe some things you figure out, maybe some things you don't. And that's what makes it fun to watch. Except not so fun to watch when your internet keeps buffering like a motherfucker. Okay, I'm sorry guys that you had to sit through this mess, if you even chose to sit through it. I'm just very glad that it wasn't the finale. So next episode, I'll make sure to download it so that I won't have any trouble watching it. Thank you guys so much for watching with me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode.